And you can see there, Facebook shares down more than 6% today. Zynga's earnings report yesterday really shook up the Facebook faithful. You look at that chart there, you can see that 90-degree drop there right after May. That's the day of the IPO. So that's straight line before, that's a pre-IPO. Don't worry about that.
Monday after.
It's right. Yeah, that's the Monday after, right. That is Facebook's chart. They have been down since the IPO. Today, they report earnings for the first time as a public company, first quarterly profit report. What will it bring? What will it say? Dave Benoit, our Deal Journal blogger and a dear and close personal friend of mine, is here with us. Tell us all about this one. So is your post up yet?
Yes, just published. 5
on
questions.
Deal Journal. 5 questions.
Yes.
All right.
What are the questions?
Lay them on us.
Right, this is the first time we've really kind of heard from Facebook. So there's kind of a lot of things that we're not really sure what we're going to hear about. I think the biggest thing is mobile users, what they're doing on revenue there. You know, they made that very small comment in the S1 before their filing about mobile users are growing, but revenue is growing. Have they fixed that at all? Have they figured out a way to make money off of people using Facebook on their iPhones?
Right, and this has been a very contentious point for them because obviously what's done, you know, on the website, online, you know, we all know about that, right? But mobile is the growth industry.
Right.
A lot of questions in the analyst community. Some people say give them time. Some people say they haven't matched it yet. So that'll be a big issue on the conference call, certainly, right?
Definitely. And they're
is
Zuckerberg
going to be on the conference call?
That's the 5th question. You're jumping ahead.
Oh, I'm jumping ahead. I didn't see the post. I didn't. All right, we'll get to that one. Let's keep going.
The other kind of big things are revenue. I mean, at least in terms of revenue and user numbers are what people are going to be looking at. Obviously, not surprising, but you know, user numbers. The whole thesis on Facebook and its growth is based on its 901 million users and climbing. You know, they're gonna capture the world.
And the revenue, because before the IPO, you had that Morgan Stanley report, right? This was the big controversy where they slashed the revenue estimates before and the general public didn't know that. So what can we expect from revenue?
Right, and along that same lines, you had that GM coming out saying, "Hey, we're not buying ads on them anymore." So Facebook is going to need to rebut that GM comment and kind of say, "Look, people are clicking through on our ads. That's the click-through rate." There's a story in the Journal today about that kind of that Facebook might.
Right, the Shani Rice story. Yeah, I saw that one.
Just kind of how much they're able to actually make off of their users is going to be very closely watched.
Right. Now, you can see here, we're pulling up here, this is the income statement as of 2011, so this is for last year. Right. Big net income growth number, 65%, you know, sales and revenue growth, 87%. I mean, this is the real issue. And again, it just becomes sort of a law of large numbers thing. The only company that really bucks that is Apple.
Right.
Can Facebook Until this quarter, right. Can Facebook keep growing at those kinds of rates?
That's what we're going to find out, and it's really unclear. It's unclear what they're going to say, what they're going to report. There's another great story in the Journal today about the analysts and the fact that analyst estimates for the first time IPO company reporting its earnings can be wildly off compared to normal, and so even they don't really understand yet kind of the basic workings of Facebook.
Yeah, and you can see there, these are the price targets, the high, the median. The high is 48, the average is 37.85. You saw, we just showed you where Facebook is trading right now, so they have a ways to go to get to some of those higher price targets.
Right. And that average is actually below the IPO price.
Yeah.
Stunningly.
Yeah. Let's talk for a second about Zynga. Sure. Zynga reported earnings after the bell yesterday. I don't know how many bad adjectives you want to come up. A train wreck, a disaster. One analyst came out and said this was a fad.
Right.
Facebook shares were down after that. How much of a read-through is this? Because Zynga gets a big portion of its revenue through Facebook's platform.
I think 80 or 90% this quarter.
Right. But how much of a read-through from Zynga's earnings is there to Facebook?
I mean, well, the number one thing is Facebook had 12% of its own revenue coming from Zynga. So that's a big scare right away. I mean, 12%, a company that just went down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the other is it's kind of that same, the question about whether people are clicking on ads, whether people are actually generating revenue for Zynga, which it doesn't appear like is really happening.
Yeah.
Does that transfer to Facebook?
All right, we have to leave it there. Dave, thank you very much. The post is up, and obviously we're going to be following this one all day. After the bell, look for us, Market Beat Deal Journal. We will be writing about it quite a lot.
Live
Dave,
blogging
thanks a lot. Live blogging it.